Hello, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Josh and Daniel with Denton County Homebrewers Guild. We're here at our home at Denton County Brewing Company today, and we're here for a special occasion celebrating Dan. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But before we get started, I want to give a quick little shout out to everybody who medaled in Limbo today. So Tony and Fritz both won, I believe, 3 and 4 medals. So congrats to both of them.
Really good.
Yeah, excellent performance. A very high level of entries in that competition. I had a couple beers in, they didn't win. Did you have anything in?
No.
All good. Anyway, yeah, congrats to everybody that medaled in Limbo. That was a very steep comp. All right. Let's talk about why we're here today. Dan, this is somewhat of a going away party for you.
Yeah. Well, let's not call it that. Let's say until next beer.
Yes, exactly. A celebration of all of the good beers that we've had together up to this point, and one more. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So just to keep people in the loop, you have a new job.
Yeah.
You're going to be an astronaut.
Well, with Mastronauts, yeah, I guess I'll go down there. But yeah, my degree's in geology, and I'd been in geotechnical for about 13 years, and this job popped up with the curation of asteroid samples for further study, and I was like, well, what the heck, I'll go for it, and lo and behold, I got it. So I'm very excited about it. Not necessarily excited about moving to Houston. I love Denton in this area. I'm born and raised up here, but too exciting of an opportunity to pass up.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, okay, bear with me here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody stay with me. Moon rocks. You grind rocks up into powder, it becomes like, this little minerals, like the gypsum, the calcium, whatever we use for water chemistry. Moon rock water chemistry for beer.
Ooh.
Roll with me here.
Ooh, okay.
It's kind of illegal.
Well, you have to get them out of there, yeah.
Frowned upon by the federal government.
Yeah. So, what's interesting, most of the moon is actually made up what was the Earth. So, there's the rocks that were brought back in the Apollo mission kind of prove that there was approximately a Mars-sized impactor that hit the Earth.
Yeah.
And that's what formed the moon. And so when
we really don't need to go through the trouble of going to the moon.
Exactly. Yeah. We're good there. Well, we can try the other formation asteroids and stuff like that.
I see.
So
the moon beer was the beer we were drinking all along. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm very happy for you.
Well, thank you.
With the new position. Congratulations. We want to do this little member spotlight. You'll, of course, always be an honorary member, and you're always going to be welcome whenever your travels bring you back.
I'll miss y'all for sure.
So let's just give our viewers a quick little overview of you as a brewer, how you got into it, some of the styles you're passionate about, any of that stuff.
Yeah. So I learned to do all grain from a buddy of mine about 2010, and I helped him out a little bit, but at that time I was traveling a lot for work. So after I left that job, I moved home, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to do this. And so the first beer I made was a wheat beer. It got horribly infected. I promptly dumped it. And that's even after I tried bottling it, and that went awful. So it's like, all right, I'm going to try a different beer, and then I went straight to kegging.
Nice.
And I haven't looked back since. And I love most styles. As you go in life, you kind of go up and down in what styles you like.
Right.
But I've been brewing, I guess, since 2011 in earnest, and so learned a lot of interesting stuff from previous clubs I've been part of. I was part of Red River out of Gainesville, and when that kind of went away due to illnesses, some of the members had formed the Mash Runners out of Sherman, and then by the time I made it to Denton and all that, I eventually found this club, and it's been great. I've been with the group for about 2 years, and kind of sad to go.
Well, it's been a good time.
Yeah.
the beers that you've brought to our meetings have always been excellent.
Well, thank you. That's what I like to
I've
hear.
enjoyed drinking those.
Yeah.
You've done some of the more obscure styles like smoked beers.
Yeah.
And you've done you've done both traditional and also more adventurous stuff. So
Right.
nice range, which we appreciate in the
Yeah,
homebrew community.
I've been trying to do more of the venture stuff here lately because I
Right.
got stuck in my styles like some people do.
Sure.
But yeah.
Any advice to somebody who may be like viewing our content, thinking about showing up in person to a meeting, thinking about getting into home brewing?
Yeah, I would say don't hesitate. I mean, the group is extremely welcoming. They'll answer any questions you have. Don't be afraid. There's I believe a brew day coming up in November, I believe.
I believe so.
So definitely come up for that. You can learn how to do it. They're going to do a simple, easy beer to start out with. And it'll be all grain, but don't think that's the what you have to do. There's extract and partial mash, but extract is what the vast majority of people just go into straight away.
Right.
All you do is you're mixing a syrup with water and putting yeast to it. So it's extremely simple and easy, and great way to learn. You're not putting the investment into all that. So,
Of course.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I would say the same. Anybody who is interested in coming out and hasn't yet, you're invited. So we appreciate everybody for viewing.